Welcome, Cyclone fans, to the latest issue of the Nightcap. I'm your host, Aiden Wyatt, joined by Levi Stevenson and Matthias Schwarzkopf. How's it going, guys?
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm good. Trying
Ho.
to keep my head out of the garland over here.
It would have been really awkward if he snuck a mistletoe in there.
Oh, man.
Maybe he did.
It's a Christmas episode, guys.
Yeah. Happy Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
She brought me poop on a plate.
Isn't that a mushroom?
What is this?
It looks like a mushroom.
Hamburger.
That's a hamburger?
Hamburger on the plate.
Is that a hamburger? Oh, it's got a little thingy on the bottom to like latch into.
Yeah, you put the bun on top.
Yeah,
of
it latches to the bun. Okay.
No, it's not that.
What is it then?
No.
This is a family program. Don't be talking like that.
This is a family program. What could that little knob on the top of the patty possibly be?
I don't know. It's just a joke. Let it go, man.
You're already too deep. Tell us what you're saying.
No, if you don't know the "no, it's not that" joke, then it's going way over your head.
Is this one of these Aiden versus the 90s things? Or
is this one of those new jokes at the Christmas season?
It would definitely be an old heads, new trends, yeah.
Oh, well, okay. That's the clubhouse leader is it's a nipple. All right. So today's Christmas episode, Aiden, what are we doing today for the Christmas episode?
A little bit of everything. I mean, talking Christmas treats. We're talking Christmas wishes. We're going to get a weather report from Jake Brent. It's a loaded show.
We are going to get a live cut in from Jake Brent in the snowplow.
I don't know if he's in the snowplow.
Is he going to be? Well, he's either going to be in the snowplow or he's going to be in the weather. So it's going to be either way. It's going to be great.
He may not even be in the weather. So this is more this is becoming more disappointing for you.
Yeah.
I would really prefer him to be in the snowplow. We need to get him in the snowplow again. Anyways, let's you want to do our Christmas treat draft?
Sure.
First, what do we want? I guess what do we want to do first? I'm thinking Christmas treat draft.
Hold on.
Right, let's do that first.
I think we need to push that after Jake, but we should talk about our top Iowa State Christmas lists.
You want to do that? You want to do the Iowa State?
Let's lead off with it.
Okay. We depending on what's going on here, we might have to like take a break in the middle to get our weather report, but that's okay. Okay.
Jake just said bump the show back an hour and he'll be in a snowplow.
Damn it, Jake.
I think I'm good.
Yeah,
I could live without the snowplow.
Yeah, we can live without the snowplow. All right, so let's start with you, Aiden. What's your first Christmas wish? Reasonable Christmas wish for Iowa State.
Number one, first and foremost, I want Trey King to be the answer.
That's a good one.
It seems like before he was eligible, our offense was not always great at times. And everyone's like, you know what? Trey King's still coming. Nothing to worry about. And through one game, I mean, he was, 5 for 6 from the field or something like that. He seemed pretty good offensively. So if he is the Brock Purdy this Iowa State offense and unlocks the whole team, that would be my wish.
I like that. I mean, like I said, we saw some promise there from him. And I think he'll grow. He'll continue to kind of grow within the offense and find his.
It's the only thing I'm bummed about for the game being canceled, that he didn't get another game under his belt before Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the bummer. But it is also nice that Baylor has no film on him at all. How much that means in basketball, I don't know. But
right,
I'm going to pretend it means something. So that's good. I'm going to talk myself into it. Matthias, what's your first Iowa State Christmas wish?
That crossing routes on third and 9 are no longer.
Now, Matthias, I thought we said reasonable here.
Hey, we got a young guy running the offense now. No more of those old bucks up there.
Got a young gun running the offense,
and hopefully Chef Rory's here. What's on your Christmas wish list? What's on your Christmas list? What's Santa bringing you? Okay.
Pretty easy to buy for.
She wants a green mower.
A green mower
from Santa.
That could be good. You gonna get into
Putting
mowing
your
the
kid to
lawn?
work early. Yeah.
Yeah, say.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Matthias is not new to child
start,
slavery laws.
You gotta start paying bills early on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shallow crosser's gone.
Shallow crosser's gone. I like that.
Right, Levi, what do you got?
Yeah, so my Christmas wish, my first wish is related, in that I would like to see much fewer drops from the wide receivers next year. We saw a few of those where it just obviously Xavier Hutchinson, Jalen Noel had two humongous drops that functionally lost the game. And there was obviously plenty others throughout the season. So my wish is a good pair of hands for all the wide receivers for next season, because it just can. There was plenty of times where they did get open and Hunter threw him a good ball and they just didn't catch it. And I know I remember seeing a graphic that like Hunter had one of the Hunter dealt with like one of the top 5 highest drop rates in the entire country. And when you have an offense that struggles to run the ball, you need to have guys that can catch and guys that can keep the offense moving forward when they actually do get a good pass off and all that. So, that's my gift, is for each wide receiver to get a nice new pair of hands, or improved pair of hands, I should say. So, and to inform on the structure of this too, we're each going to have 2 kind of reasonable wishes, and then we're each going to have a kind of a pie in the sky wish, or a really.
That's good, because I was going to go with my my ambitious one next.
Okay, well, save that for the third one. All right, Aiden, what is your next reasonable wish for Iowa State athletics?
For the women's basketball team to win the third quarter. Seems like that has been a weakness so far this year.
But you gotta be careful of the wording on your wish, though, because they may win a single third quarter but lose the other 3.
So, yeah, but fingers crossed.
Here, win the third quarter in a big game.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got you. I knew what you were thinking.
Thanks. Yeah.
See, because you gotta look at like the episode of Community where like Britta and Troy are at the fountain throwing pennies in, like making wishes for their next year of school, and Britta like says, "I want to end all wars," and Troy's like, "First rule, don't say all of anything, because that has unintended consequences. Thumb wars, storage wars." And shit like that. So you gotta be careful on your wish. Make sure you word it properly. Yeah. So Matthias, what is your next wish?
I have a domino.
You have a domino.
So your wish. That was your wish.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
This is the far-fetched one.
What?
Yeah.
You have 2 dominoes. He's gonna hold up his hands. He's gonna like 4 next time. It's gonna be crazy.
These are the dominoes that fell when Tom Manning lost his job. God, that was nice. Anyways, can I use Brock Purdy as a wish?
Sure. He's Iowa
Super
State
Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion. And I think I actually do think that is fairly in the reasonable category, because like right now the 49ers look like probably the best team in football. And
yeah, and there couldn't be a more perfect situation.
Right.
Like we talked about last week.
Perfect offense, perfect play caller.
Everything down to a T.
Oh, made for Brock Purdy to succeed and potentially win a Super Bowl. And right now, the way the 49ers are playing with them,
at least it's giving me something to watch, past the last week of the NFL regular season. So
yeah, for sure.
Mock draft season.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that too, but you can only so many mock drafts you can go through, man.
All right. So my last wish, reasonable wish, Christmas wish for Iowa State. I want to say I want the men to make the tournament. I know that's kind of a lame answer, but I think being able to make the tournament both in his first 2 years with cobbled together rosters that are uber defense heavy and really struggle scoring, I think is a serious proof of concept, at least as far as the defense and the energy and, you know, the playing your butts off type of thing. I think that's a really nice proof of concept for that.
9 more wins.
There you go. And with the guys you got coming next year with Omaha and Milan and all those guys coming in, you know, the offense is looking like it's going to start trending up. And if you can prove your concept on defense and energy and effort, I think that's a great foundation moving forward. And that's not to say that like not making the tournament this year makes it a failure or anything like that. That's not the case at all. But making the tournament 2 years in a row with just where things are at and where they were is super impressive. I mean, that would be phenomenal. I'd love to have that. And I think it is within reason. I think the defense is good enough that it's going to keep them in a lot of games. And if just someone gets hot, if we have a Caleb Grill game here and there or whatever, you know, I think that'll be enough to get them there. So I think it's reasonable and a good foundational piece. Aiden, what is your
my third super realistic
pie
wish?
In the sky?
All right. So, you know, Ames has a bridge, right?
Heard.
Iowa State has a bridge. We're going to build a second bridge.
A bridge to where and from where?
You put it right next to the other bridge. I don't care.
What's a second bridge? Just another one right next to it.
Yeah. Just a replica right next to it.
Just a second bridge, but it just faces.
I don't care where it's going.
Yeah. Fair. It just goes to and from the same place.
Yep.
Just two bridges right next to each other. I respect that. That's all right. Matthias.
Wi-Fi in Jack Trice Stadium.
Okay, you're very close to what mine was going to be, but that's a great one.
Kansas State has Wi-Fi in their stadium. Why can't we?
Why can't we? I think that's a perfectly honestly, you could have put that in your reasonable wish, and I think that would have been fair.
It's very reasonable, but also I think it's been brought up once to Jimmy Pollard, and he's like, well, we ain't going to allocate money to that. And it's like, I think the cost of it was like over $1 million or something like that, just like to do everything. But like, come on.
That's fine. Like, you can find $1 million somewhere. It's not that much money.
And like the people were making like pretty good claims of things like that happened this year. Like, what if you had to call 911 inside Jack Trice Stadium and you couldn't? I mean, obviously there's security and things like that can help with that stuff, but
right. I think that's a totally reasonable wish, but I appreciate you putting it in the pie in the sky category because it does feel like something that's never going to happen.
We can wait for your pie in the sky because we have a local celebrity.
We do. Yeah, we have a
local
celebrity here to give us a weather report. Jake Brand. Disappointingly muted and indoors.
Fix your mic, Jake. There.
Oh my God.
ABC
the weather's knocked out his microphone.
They can't afford microphones
this
at ABC.
This is terrible. Wow. Come on.
Someone get KCCI in here.
Oh my gosh. WHO absolutely shitting the bed right now. Just cannot get any audio. Oh God, he's gone now.
All right, now do your pie in the sky.
All right, so my ambitious one is similar to Matthias, is that we need to sell beer at Jack Trice Stadium.
Yes.
You can make. I think I've heard conservative estimates that think that that
would pay for the Wi-Fi.
Like I've heard conservative estimates that beer sales should net somewhere in the 2 to 3 million range. If you're telling me that Iowa State fans can't clear 3 million by like halfway through the season, I don't know what to tell you because they're going to double that. Like if Iowa State fans bought less than $4 million worth of beer, I would be shocked. That's such a huge revenue driver. That pays for stadium Wi-Fi. It pays for lots of other things that we need to keep up with everything else. And there's a lot of logic and reason to suggest that it might actually that the problem that I assume Jamie is worried about is Iowa State fans are going to get really effing drunk at the stadium. Well, guess what, bud? most people already sneak in booze anyways. They're already getting drunk in the lots or whatever. If people want to be drunk at Jack Trice Stadium, they're already gonna be drunk at Jack Trice Stadium. But if you let them just drink in the stadium, they're not gonna get shit faced out in the parking lot. They're gonna slow down a little bit because $10 beers add up after a while.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, you're not helping here, Matthias. I'm trying to get beer at.
I will be helping with paying for getting beer sales and paying for my Wi-Fi. It's a win-win.
$4 million. You put $1 million of that into Wi-Fi. You throw the other $3 million into the NIL bucket for all
both of our pie in the skies win.
There you go. 2 perfect pie in the sky wishes.
It takes one domino to knock down the next domino.
Those are 2 different dominoes than you had before.
Yeah, I know. I just got robbed of my other ones. There's a lot happening here.
The saga of Matthias's dominoes is riveting.
But we have Jake Bren here.
We do have Jake.
now.
He needs
Can
to get us.
Am
on
I
the weather
heard
report.
now?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here we
now
go.
you're here.
Unfortunately,
Jake has been freed.
My wish, my Christmas wish for like unrealistic but possible would be Matthias's death.
Death to Matthias.
Death to Matthias. Death to Matthias.
coming in firing. Didn't even hold back. He just came in and slit the throat.
Jake showed up, went coup de grace, and just fucking bailed.
Okay, if that was too far, maybe just a
Look.
Tail
Hold
drill
on. Is your
3
HR person in there today?
I don't know if we have one.
Jake, you know this is going on the
You
internet,
definitely
right?
You definitely have an HR person.
Oh man.
I would like
All
to
right.
speak with them.
Oh man.
Jake, how's the weather out there?
Yeah, say Jake, is the weather outside frightful?
It is so cold. It is.
Yeah, it's
I've spent like
Does it have any enemies? Yes, Jake.
I've spent like 15 minutes outside today. Luckily, we're not doing any live shots outside. Everything is. I'm probably the closest outside, which is in a snowplow, and I'll be leaving to go hit that snowplow in like 40-ish minutes, and then we'll be riding around in it. But last night,
Was the guy in the snowplow cool, or like was he like, "Why are you in my truck"?
the guy at 5 was cool. I haven't met the guy at 10 yet.
This will be your second snowplow of the day.
Yeah, it was.
Jake's been plowing all day.
Jake's been plowing all day.
Jake plows.
Jake plows.
Jake plows.
Jake plows.
Allegedly.
Plow
Jake
King Jake.
allegedly plows.
But yeah, it's cold, and I have like a half-hour drive to work, so I've been in a hotel last night, and then I'll be in a hotel tonight because my car's not making it to beautiful Warren County.
Did ABC paying for that?
Yeah.
Nice.
It probably would have made it today, looking back at it, but the room's already paid for, so I'm gonna go take advantage of.
What about for the hookers and the blow?
No, unfortunately not.
That's not covered. That's not. You can't expense that.
They also don't take care of the breakfast. Wait, this isn't the station's fault, but what hotel makes you pay for breakfast? It's $15 for a buffet.
A day?
Whoo!
Yeah,
$15 for your breakfast?
Like,
I'm
is it-
just gonna walk
Not worth
across
it.
the street to McDonald's.
yeah, and save money and
Yeah,
probably have better
yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah, probably a better breakfast.
But
Yeah.
no, I was like, yesterday I was just looking forward, like, man, I can't wait to have I love a free breakfast at a hotel in the morning. And the first thing I see is a sign. It's like, kids, $10, adults, $15 for a breakfast buffet. You're
What about
kidding.
interns?
Was like the rest of the day like shit after that?
Well, I mean, that was like, I checked in at like 11:30. So I just went to bed anyways.
See, the
But-
problem, my qualm with hotel breakfast though is the eggs are always shit.
Yeah.
Like eggs are always just like they're like egg beaters eggs or something like that. So
Basically, you're just like searching for waffles at that point.
Yeah, you're just you're hoping for waffles or some half decent bagels. Like,
but the apple juice is always just
the apple juice always hits.
Yeah.
See, I'm an
Every
OJ
time.
guy. I'm an OJ guy.
Either way,
Try.
whatever.
Honestly, both are fine, but try just next time you're at Hotel Aiden, hit the apple juice.
I don't know what it is.
It's the good stuff, man. Hotel apple juice always hits the spot every time.
It does.
But so looking back at it, I don't think they should have canceled the Iowa State Drake women's basketball game today. I think they could have played that. It might just not have been in front of a bunch of people.
Holy cow. Nate coming in screaming. OJ is the worst of all fruit juices. Oh my God.
Worse than grapefruit juice?
Okay, hold on. This is not gonna be a grapefruit juice slander time. It's not like as good. It's not as good as other juices, but grapefruit juice isn't bad.
Like
Or
I would
just,
probably
like,
put like
straight
your
cranberry.
tiers, like you have apple and
cranberry's
orange
good.
juice are like on the same. Like you can interchange them depending on who you are, and then there's just everything else.
Yeah,
I'd put
for the most
grape
part, but
juice
like
above apple juice for me.
you're putting grape juice above apple juice. See, I would put grape juice in the tier below those two. I'm not as big on like grape things as other people.
Grapefruit juice? You mean wine?
I'm more of a Fresca guy when we're coming to grapefruit.
Fresca.
I always forget about
and
cranberry
he
juice.
doesn't like I like cranberry juice though. I like it a lot.
I don't mind it.
Of course you do, ginger ale.
Excuse me now.
I like the other variations.
This is not the time to be hating on ginger ale. Because if I remember correctly, Jake is also a member of the ginger ale gang over here, and
Ginger ale and on.
Absolutely.
Ginger ale and on.
So it is officially a 2-2 fight here in the war for ginger ale.
All right, let's
And-
duke it out.
Well,
then.
Let's do
here's
it.
the thing: Aiden and I are not afraid to go back to prison. So
Yeah.
The problem
It's
is
instant.
it becomes a Matthias versus Jake fight in some sort of physical altercation because Aiden and I have already wrestled and it was a tie.
Yes, we wrestled.
Basically, when Jake wants me dead, and all I need to do is kill him.
The problem is Jake might show up with like a knife or something like that.
Well, that's fine. I show up with the gun.
He's basically Brick from A. Shows up with a hand grenade.
Where'd you get that hand grenade, Brick?
Hey Jake, where'd you get the hand grenade?
Jake killed a guy. Stabbed him in the
Yeah.
heart with a trident.
Verner's ginger ale's great. I mean, Verner's great. I mean,
Don't listen
Canada
to Nathan.
Dry.
He
Canada
doesn't know
Dry is
anything.
all reliable. Canada Dry is always great. I'm not big on Schweppes. Schweppes' ginger ale is kind of eh.
I'd agree with
Whatever. But Verner's is good. Verner's is the thing with Verner's though is that's a different kind of ginger ale than Canada Dry. It's like
Stop. We don't need to brand these things.
It's like
This is silliness.
the Pepsi cane sugar.
It's like saying
Pepsi.
we have Pepsi.
You know what I'm
but
talking about?
We have Verner's Pepsi. We have Canada Dry Pepsi.
Well, no,
This
you
is
know what
dumb.
I'm talking about? Like where you have like where they had the cane sugar pops for a while, where we had like Mountain Dew and Pepsi and Coke and all of those had cane sugar versions. They came in glass bottles. You remember that?
Like the
Yes,
60s?
but no, we don't care.
No. It was recently, like
Yeah.
maybe 5-10 years ago.
They had the retro logo on the Mountain Dew.
Right,
and-
exactly. And they had a cane sugar. Or whatever. It's Verner's is that of ginger ale. Like some people really like it, some people don't as much, but it's just a little bit different than Canada Dry or something like that.
Here's the
Plus
thing:
ginger
ginger
ale-
ale sucks, and
Plus,
nobody
ginger
cares.
ale is the hotel apple juice of in-flight drinks on airplanes.
Oh yeah.
Ginger
you
ale
probably
on
get-
No, not
airplanes.
when there's apple juice available.
No, apple juice
You
on an
can't say
airplane
that
does
it's-
not hit the same way as apple juice in a hotel.
You know what I do?
Disagree.
Ginger ale on an airplane is
You get
S tier.
You buy
Because you
something
also
at the
get the
airport,
little-
you take it on the plane with you.
Because on the plane you get ginger ale and you get the little
Pretzels.
ginger snap cookie. No. The little ginger snap cookies. What the hell are they called?
Every
what the hell
company
are
has
the name of
different
those?
snacks.
Nathan, you know you fly a bunch. What's the name of those little like ginger cookies you get? What the hell are those? Those are really good.
Like Southwest Airlines, we had like chips and cookies. Like Delta, we had like pretzels and something else.
Also underrated airplane food too is Stroop waffles. Stroop waffles are great.
What airplanes are you flying
You
on?
never had a Stroop waffle? Oh my gosh, you can get them in gas stations too.
Stroop waffles are
Stroop waffles hit.
Those are good.
They're like it's two Biscoffs. Yes, Biscoffs and ginger ale. Elite airplane snacks. But
These
anyways,
are dumb.
Stroop
all
waffles
of you,
are like
Levi
two
and the
little
Nathans
thin,
are dumb.
Stroop waffles are like two little thin waffles with caramel in the middle of them. Oh, delightful snack.
Sounds good, but I don't think I've ever had it.
It's Biscoff's brownie comes in. Yep, Biscoffs.
Too many Nathans.
We're not gonna credit Brownie. He doesn't get any of that.
Yeah.
Um.
No, hey, we'll give Brownie some credit. He did find me a nice David Montgomery signed Chicago Bears helmet.
Oh, it's even an alternate helmet. It's even an alternate helmet with the white logo too.
Those are Iowa State colors.
1962.
Yeah.
Navy and white. Yeah.
Oh, that's navy.
Yeah, you just can't.
Like,
it's just darker.
It looks like black.
Yeah. I can see you're on your phone and stuff like that. It's probably a little bit harder to see too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jake, what's your weather forecast for the rest of the evening?
Cold.
Cold as fuck.
I mean, I think we're at the point where it's not really like. I don't think it's supposed to snow anymore. It's just going to stay so windy for the next like 24-ish hours.
Freeze your face off, windy.
Yeah. Like
Brownie, send me a DM. I might be interested in the second helmet.
Whoa. But it's the type of windy where you just go to your car and then get to your destination and then walk straight to where you're going. There's no other reason to go outside. It's miserable out there.
I took tomorrow off work. Not even trying it.
I wish I could. But
the TV don't stop running no matter what day it is, right?
That's
Jake?
true.
Except on Christmas Day. No newscast.
You have no newscast on Christmas Day?
There would be, but we're ABC, so we have all the NBA games. So
But Jake, what if my Christmas wish was to see your face on TV on Christmas Day?
Well,
that's a sad wish.
No, I will say though, even though I'm not in your broadcast area, so I don't see any of these or whatever. But I've heard that your commercial for WHO is on near constantly.
Yeah, it's on like I think it runs on a schedule, and it's always on like of the first quarter of the 2:30 college football game on ABC. Because like whenever I'm watching, I like Local 5 with Jake Brand, and then I look up and it's just me, and then it's gone. I hope it's on like the best time for it to be on would be during The Bachelor, because the demographic that's watching
they're just gonna think that you're a contestant.
Even better.
That's how Jake's gonna be taken off the market, is some girl watching The Bachelor on ABC.
That's how it's
5.
gonna happen. She's looking and she's watching
Or
The
a
Bachelor,
guy.
and she's like, you know
or
what?
A guy.
Or yeah, sorry, yes, that's true. Yes. But they're gonna be watching the TV, and you're like, you know what? That's my Bachelor, right there.
Bam.
Mr. Jake Brand.
The demographic of those watching at 2:30 Washington State, Oregon State game on ABC isn't exactly probably what's going to come looking for me.
That's why we're saying The Bachelor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, The Bachelor. Yeah, The Bachelor's a perfect time for that commercial to be on. I mean, you juxtaposed to whoever The Bachelor is. I mean, really, Bulldog women by a touchdown.
We need to address this.
Excuse me, former Iowa State player.
His picture is an Iowa.
His picture is the Iowa State
Mason, what the
headshot,
hell,
and he's
man?
now saying Drake by a touchdown.
Did someone on the
Hell is
Iowa
this?
State women's team hurt him?
He works for Drake.
Oh,
What's
that
he
seems
doing?
like a
Maybe, I
conflict
don't
of
know.
interest. That feels like a conflict of interest.
Well, we don't have to worry about it. He does.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Oh yes. Did you guys see Mark Woodley's
Yeah.
weather
Okay,
update?
I've heard about it. I haven't watched it though.
It's perfect. It is
Because
so
It's
fun.
hilarious.
KWWL is my area / Aiden's area.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have KWWL on my phone.
Nice.
Mark Woodley
Who cares?
and Rick.
Your mother.
No, that video is gold.
Yeah, I think I saw
Judd
Rex Chapman
retweeted
retweeted it. Good Apatow, Rich Eisen. It's going everywhere.
Well,
I like the part where he's like,
Rex Chapman probably needed more content to steal, so he's like, I'm retweeting.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he said something nice about Iowa in it. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't care what he
Good
says.
for him. I don't care what Rex Chapman has to say.
Also, can we talk about how he got on like the NCAA broadcast last year, like by doing nothing?
He did nothing. And
Yeah, now was a great time to bring that up, actually.
He contributed absolutely nothing to that broadcast.
What's his profile picture?
I don't know.
Isn't it from like a movie or something? Yeah. See, I always assumed that's what the guy looked like, and then
Same. Yeah,
it's not
him
on the NCAA broadcast, and just wearing
like blue glasses.
Oh gosh.
Rex Chapman. Let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure that's Prince. So.
See, it's one of those profile pictures that I've never actually clicked on. It's just like
I'm
99%
sure that I'm 99% sure his profile picture is Prince spinning a basketball in his finger. If not, it's a guy that looks exactly like Prince.
I think it might be a guy who looks exactly like Prince.
That's possible.
Was that him in college?
No, not even a little bit. Not even close. Yeah. So, anyways, what was our next segment we were doing here? We were drafting Christmas treats. That's what we were doing.
Yeah. Jake, how much more time you got left with us?
See, how much more time do you got? Can you participate?
Yeah, I can participate.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing a draft, 3 rounds, Christmas treats. So it's anything Christmas related. Could be ham, eggnog, candy canes, whatever.
Wait,
whatever you think. Yeah, I mean ham is kind of
any kind of food you want. Any kind of Christmas food.
Christmas food.
Like.
Okay.
Christmas food. Yes.
Or
Christmas
food in general, really, that your family could think of Christmas food.
If you have a food that is particular to your family for Christmas, that counts.
Also, just bring it up. Say like, "Hey, my family does this, and why we think it's Christmas food."
Explain,
so like everybody out here's like, "Screw your pick, because it's not Christmas food."
Yeah, well, you gotta justify your draft pick.
Okay.
Let's see. Do we want to like figure out who goes first? We'll let Jake go first. He's the guest.
Oh my gosh! Put me on the
What's
spot.
First overall pick in the Christmas treat draft?
Prime rib.
Good. See, Matthias is already rolling his eyes because he thinks prime rib is overrated, and everybody thinks Matthias is overrated. So
every Christmas Day lunch, or every other year for Christmas Day lunch, my family does prime rib and crab legs, and it's one of the best meals of the year.
That is,
and this year I believe is a prime rib year. Because the other year my mom just wants to be lazy and she just buys a bunch of like Hy-Vee pizzas.
Tell you what though, a prime rib and crab leg.
She needs a 2-year rest for making prime rib.
Yeah. Son of a
awful.
bitch.
Yeah. All right, we'll go Aiden. What's your second pick in the draft?
Going eggnog.
Going eggnog. Okay,
So,
I respect it. I'm not an eggnog guy, but I get it.
Here's the thing. I think I said it in the Slack a couple weeks ago. Eggnog is the perfect thing to where I forget about it until like late November, and then I go into a gas station and I see it and I'm like, hell yeah, eggnog, and then I get some, and then
I relate to that.
Good.
Like, I mean, I don't really drink that much eggnog because it's like, but it's like one of those things you're like, oh shit, that exists still.
Maybe tomorrow I need to like go find some eggnog or something like that. I think I had it I haven't had it for probably, I don't know, 15 years. Like it's been a long time since I've had it. So
Didn't you hear Weatherman Jake? Don't leave your home.
Tell Weatherman
Stay
Jake
inside.
himself.
Unless
to
it's
be fair,
urgent.
Casey's is quite literally a block away. So I can walk there. It's not that big a deal. All right, my pick in the draft is actually going to be a specific to my family thing, and that is blackberry brandy slush. That is a thing that we do for my family that is phenomenal. If anyone knows what
like a slushy,
kind of, yeah. So it's blackberry. It's like a slushy, but it's primarily made from blackberry brandy or whatever, and then you cut it with a little bit of 7-Up to fill up the rest of the glass. Wherever it is phenomenal, and I look forward to Christmas every year specifically to have this blackberry brandy slush.
That does sound good.
It's phenomenal. It's so good. Matthias, you have the next 2 picks.
Little Debbie's Christmas trees.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
that
That's
was
a
be
good
my
one.
second pick.
That should have, if like you were actually picking on like not like what you like or whatever, but like it was like top things like tons of people like. That's got to be like
Mhm.
1, 2,
That's
or
up
3.
there. That's up there for sure.
Anyways, yeah. So I mean, those are like crack. You know, basically, have you ever noticed like they're like literally the exact same thing as like zebra cakes, but they don't taste like zebra cakes?
And they've
It's
sprinkled.
like
Why is that?
it's like how mini M&Ms taste better than regular M&Ms. You know.
They're they're
They both
the
taste.
same
They
thing.
both taste extremely mid.
It's your mind.
We'll just
You mean-
ignore
you mean-
that. Let's
M&Ms.
Just move on.
M&Ms are mid. You mean?
Yes, M stands for
I was-
mid.
Boy, I was about to say if you just say those little Debbie Christmas trees are mid, I was about to come
Those
through
are
there
good.
and
Those are
eat
good.
your ass.
M&Ms are extremely mid. Like they're not bad, but they're like I would never pay money for M&Ms. Second
And
pick.
then my second one is going to be the grasshopper, like ice cream drink with the
Yeah.
booze or whatever.
Yeah, with mint, with creme de menthe. Yeah,
Allie's family makes those, and they're
my grandma makes them too. Yeah,
delicious.
I've had them before. They're good. I'm not as big on mint as other people are. So like it's like that. Like usually grasshoppers are too much mint for me, but for people that like mint, they're really good. Yeah.
All right, Levi. What's your next pick?
I'm gonna say hot apple cider. I'm a big hot apple cider guy. Love it. I mean, really all through the fall. And you could maybe make the case that hot apple cider is kind of just like an October drink, but I love hot apple cider. Especially good, like really good fresh stuff. Why he like got up and started like scratching his butt.
I did.
What do you got?
I was trying to fix my shirt.
Oh,
I knew right when I got up and like fixed my shirt, somebody was gonna say something, but
yeah. So I'm gonna take hot apple cider for my second pick. I realize I'm going heavy on the drink so far, but that's okay.
My second pick. I thought some people in the chat were going to spoil this for me, but I'm going the Reese's Christmas trees.
oh yeah,
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
It falls, with the little Debbie cakes where it's just different. It tastes better
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Yep. No, I'm
It's a steal.
totally on board with that. Yep. That's a good one.
All right, I'm going just normal
So you got the next 2 picks, Jake.
sugar cookies, frosted, homemade. Just nothing beats it. I can't believe it made it far.
yep.
And apple salad.
So you said you guys are you are frosting your sugar cookies or no?
Yeah, like homemade frosting.
100% frosting.
Like, but is it now? This is actually important. Is it light frosting or is it the fucking like inch of frosting?
Both.
I mean, you kind of just put a clump on the middle and spread it out and make it look
Because I know some people that get like sugar cookies made or whatever, and they've got literally
Yeah, that's too much.
half inch of
No.
frosting. I'm like that's way too much.
It's not anything like.
I'm more of like a
Extraordinary.
glaze kind of guy.
Yeah, I think the flavors in the cookie personally, but it needs the frosting. And then my third pick is fruit salad
Fair enough.
or apple salad, whatever
Apple salad.
whatever you want to call it.
Now, is that the apples? It's got like Snickers in it, like apple Snicker salad.
Yeah, it's
So
just whipped cream, Snickers, and apples.
No, so I actually
That's good stuff. It's good stuff though.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
It's
the only
good.
salad I'll eat, man.
It's good. Yeah.
but that's not what I
It's the
grew up
only
It's
salad.
the only
I'll eat.
salad I'll eat.
So the one my mom and grandma makes is apples, pineapple, grapes, and then like the same if like half yogurt, half whipped cream that goes in.
I bet that's
She puts pineapple in it.
Yeah, it's
yeah. It seems like it'd be all right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it would
But
be bad, but it's interesting
like
because
the-
usually wouldn't put citrus in something like that.
it's like the canned one or the plastic cup ones, not like
Don't
a
hate on his grandma.
No, I'm just like it's interesting because usually like citrus and like apples don't typically go with citrus in that kind of stuff. So it's just interesting.
I will agree with this. Like, you guys ever get like broccoli, like the broccoli salad with like mayonnaise and all that other shit?
Yeah.
When people
No.
put the raisins in there, just
See, I really like raisins, so I never have an issue. Like, maybe this is a hot take. Oatmeal raisin is actually my favorite kind of cookie. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. Like good fresh oatmeal raisin cookie.
I mean, I can eat them, be fine.
They're not my favorite.
I would prefer them to chocolate chip personally. Like I like oatmeal raisin better than chocolate chip.
Ooh.
I understand that's a hot take, but I do prefer oatmeal raisin cookies to chocolate chip.
Raisins in potato salad is a travesty. Like,
yeah, no, I wouldn't put raisins in potato salad, but craisins. He said craisins though. Craisins are a little different.
I am not familiar with a craisin.
It's a cranberry raisin instead of a.
Oh yeah.
How many draft? 4?
What? Yeah, we'll do 4 rounds. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Aiden.
All right, my third pick. I don't know why, but chocolate-covered pretzels seem to come up this time of year.
That's fair.
And I even like the ones that I don't even know. It's like you can put M&Ms in the little holes or something. Just all smacks.
That's good. Yeah, it's a good pick. I've already picked 2 drinks. So I'm going to try to avoid a third one. I will say Ghirardelli chocolate squares. I don't know. I get those as stocking stuffers pretty frequently, and especially get the caramel Ghirardelli squares. That's the good stuff. I really like. I'm not a big chocolate. I mean, I like chocolate, but it's not like I'm not like a huge chocolate guy. I don't seek out chocolate, but those Ghirardelli chocolate squares with caramel, oof, those are delicious. Matthias, you're up.
Still on the board, baby, but we got candy canes. Let's go.
That's weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weak.
Like your mother. Hey.
You got a second pick, son.
And disappointing.
Yeah. This is my last pick, right? We're doing 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
But so you'll get 2 in a row, and that'll be the last round.
So I'll go candy canes, and then I'm gonna go. And since sugar cookies are gone, I'm gonna go with just some ham. Get out.
Good old fashioned Christmas ham.
You just can't beat good old fashioned ham. Nothing great about it. It's just one of those things. It's good.
Okay. Question: Is green bean casserole too associated with Thanksgiving to pick as a Christmas dish?
I'd say no.
I'm picking green bean casserole. Then I love green bean casserole.
That's good stuff.
That is literally my favorite dish on Thanksgiving. I will go get a half a plate of green bean casserole and then just fill it with what else? Fill the rest of the plate with whatever else I find. Like, I love green bean casserole. That's my 4th pick, no doubt.
All right, I'm a little torn here for my last pick.
Nate, hold on, Nathan. Chocolate squares. Lindor chocolate balls are okay. I prefer the square. It's a little bit more. It's more practical to eat than the chocolate balls. So.
See, I was gonna pick the balls.
Were you gonna pick the Lindor ones?
I'll go with my other pick.
Well, I mean, you can pick them just because I don't. Just because I'm not as big.
No. If we already talked about, I'm not gonna pick them. My last pick is hot cocoa with peppermint mocha coffee creamer.
Oh my!
You could have
like
just
a
said
cinnamon.
You could have just said Bailey's.
That's fair.
Dang.
Well, see, Brownie, the green bean casserole is the most trash thing at your Thanksgiving besides you. So.
Hey.
Dang. Aiden stole my last pick. I guess I'm gonna go.
Playing to win, man.
I guess I wanted to go with a drink, and hot cocoa is the obvious choice. So I'm gonna go mimosa. My family have
mimosas on Christmas.
Yeah, we usually have mimosas Christmas morning.
Mimosas, prime rib, and crab legs. That's not a bad day. That's not a bad day at all.
They're eating nice there.
That's
better than getting crabs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I've got to go sit in a snow plow.
All right. Thank you for checking in, Jake Brin.
Yeah, I'm glad the site is still running with.
Wait, can you hit us with your sign off?
What's my sign off?
Yeah, you gotta sign off. Yeah, you gotta sign off.
Reporting from West Des Moines, I'm Jake Brend, local 5.
Can you have some enthusiasm behind that?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Reporting from Matthias's mom's house, Jake Brend, local 5.
Hey!
He did the thing.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Jake. What a way to go out.
That was great. That was an excellent
He
sign
got out in time, so Matthias didn't have time to say anything.
Oh, man. All right. We got old heads, new trends, and Aiden versus the 90s.
Suppose we do.
Let's do it.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do old
Do
heads.
Aiden versus 90s first.
Let's do old
Suck
heads.
the ball.
We're doing Aiden versus the 90s first.
That's what
All
he
right.
said. He's the producer.
All righty. Okay. In 1990, in 1991, this handheld gaming device was the most popular Christmas present of the year. And in 1999, an accessory for that handheld gaming device was the most popular Christmas toy. What was the toy in 91 and 99?
Has to be Game Boy, right?
That's 91. What's the 99?
Was it a...
Okay,
So it was like an
it's not an
extension.
accessory. It's not an accessory. It's not an accessory. It's a game. 2 games.
Oh, a
specifically.
game. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to be less specific, but it's a game. 2 games.
Legend of Zelda?
Nope.
Okay.
Matthias.
Was it a Pokemon?
Yes. It's 2 of them. Which ones?
Red and blue?
Yes, it is. Pokemon Red
Dang.
and Blue was the most popular Christmas game most popular Christmas toy in 1999. And 1991 was the original Game Boy.
I had to think there because I was like, did I have a yellow, like the Pokemon Yellow? And I couldn't remember, but
I had red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, and crystal. Crystal.
See, Pokemon was going to be my next guess, but I would not have guessed the actual name of the Pokemon games.
That's fair. Okay. This NBA team has lost more Christmas Day games than any other.
The Knicks.
It is the Knicks. Good guess.
I don't know why I knew that, but I did. That wasn't a guess. I feel like I knew that.
You might have.
Because they play on Christmas Day every year. Makes sense.
That's true. Okay, so let's.
Do they really?
Do they? Yeah. Do they really play every? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So who holds the NBA scoring record for a single game on Christmas Day?
Oh God. It happened recently. Was it Steph Curry? I think he might just have the Madison Square Garden record. I don't think he has a Christmas Day record. It's Kevin Durant.
Nope.
Is it somebody from the 90s?
Probably. Yeah. Should be. Yep.
Oh, I thought it happened recently.
Nope. Let me just check. Maybe it might have happened a little bit before that. Let me just make sure. He probably would have played before the 90s. No, he had definitely played before the 90s. He would have played from 77 to 93.
Larry Bird.
Nope. He was, in fact, a New York Knick at the time. Don't know?
Nope.
Answer is Bernard King.
No.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that. I know who he is, but would not have guessed it.
And the final one. Of the top 10 grossing Christmas movies of all time, like actual verified ones, Die Hard does not, we're not counting Die Hard in this because that, I mean, it's potentially, but it's not like, anyways, Die Hard is not counted in this. Of the top 10 grossing Christmas movies of all time, 3 of them are from the 1990s. Name all 3.
Hmm.
2 of them are going to be very
Santa
obvious.
Claus.
That is one of them.
Yep.
Elf?
Are the-
No, that's 2000s, isn't it?
Correct. That is the 2000s. Yep. There's 2. There's one
Okay.
very obvious one, and
Come on.
you get 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Matthias, come in for the steal.
Your obvious one, you're probably thinking Home Alone.
Yep.
Um,
The other one still might be kind of obvious, but
is it Home Alone 2?
it is Home Alone 2, yes. Yeah. Home Alone
Right.
and Home Alone 2 are number 2 and 3. Santa Claus is number 10. Bonus points if you can guess number 1, which was made in 2018.
Elf. No, Polar Express.
Nope.
No.
It is the new version of the Grinch.
Yeah.
Polar Express is not on here.
Yeah. Polar
The old
Express is
Jim
a lot
Carrey Grinch is
older.
number 4. Christmas Carol is number 5. Polar Express is number 6. Love Actually number 7. Elf is number 8. The Holiday number 9, and the Santa Claus number 10. So that's all I got for,
All right,
for
so-
trivia questions for today.
In my apartment, we have discussed what makes something a Christmas movie.
Okay.
And I think it comes
I-
down to if you can
I would
take
love to.
Christmas out of the movie and it's still the same movie, then it's not a Christmas movie. So we actually
Exactly.
came to Home Alone maybe is not a Christmas movie because you could take
I would
Christmas
agree
out
with
of
that.
it. It just happens around Christmas time, you know?
Right, you could put it in summer, and they left for Mexico for a week or 2.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
same thing. You could easily transport Home Alone to not being a Christmas movie, and that's why I also
Yeah.
say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, because I think you could remove parts of Die Hard. You can remove the Christmas part of Die Hard, and it's still the same movie.
Bruce
Yes, I
Willis
know
has
he
even
come-
said that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Yes, I mean, like, I know that he comes home for the holiday. I get it. He could come home for Thanksgiving or his daughter's birthday or something. He could come home for anything or whatever.
If Bruce
It's not-
Willis
it's
says
not
it's
a
not a
Christmas
Christmas movie, it's not a Christmas movie.
Correct. If the lead actor says it's not a Christmas movie, it's not a Christmas movie, or whatever. And so, like, I'm trying to think, like, all of the rest of these are they're definitely Christmas movies. The Grinch is obviously Christmas. Christmas
Mhm.
Carol, The Polar Express is Christmas. Love Actually is. Elf is. The Holiday. Santa Claus. I mean,
Have I
very
seen
overtly
Love?
Christmas movies.
Who's in Love Actually? I've probably
Love
seen
Actually
it.
has Andrew Lincoln, who was Rick from The Walking Dead.
Maybe I haven't seen it.
If you're thinking of The Holiday, that's the one that's got, like, I think that's one that's got Kate
Oh,
Winslet and
Yeah, I've seen that.
Cameron Diaz, maybe. I think Jack Black might even be in that. I'm pretty sure Jack Black is in that. It says the Hallmark Channel's a bunch of chick flicks that take place during Christmas and not actually Christmas movies. Well, some of them, though, they kind of box you into being Christmas movies because the whole point of the town that they live in is that their big thing is Christmas. So it kind of boxes the movie into being a Christmas movie, even if the town's main festival was not Christmas, then the movie could take place anytime. So if you're going to say that, then no, they're not Christmas movies.
This is almost like
But-
it's a hot dog or sandwich debate. It's like
A little bit.
you have to weigh everything differently.
It's where you
know?
draw the line. You have to
Yeah.
draw a line somewhere. And I'm in favor of making fewer things Christmas movies than more things Christmas movies. And because it certainly
Yes.
doesn't have to be a Christmas movie to watch it on Christmas. It's just like hot dogs or tacos.
I'm laughing at this one.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do old heads, new trends. Oh wait, no, we got He needed to close out Inverse the 90s.
Too late.
Oh, we're not doing it. All right. So Aiden old heads, new trends.
All right. First question. Who is the star of the Netflix series Wednesday?
Ortega. Jen Ortega. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
I literally just read an article on this.
The reason I had recognized her going into that because she was also in You in season 3 of You.
Mm-hmm.
Or season 2.
I have no idea. I've never seen it, but I know that she's in it.
Oh, it's a good show. I think she's in both season 2 and season 3.
All right. So what is the most popular Christmas song of 2022 based on playlist ads per Spotify?
Ooh. I guess we probably can't ask if it's newer or if it's like a classic song.
You could use context clues and realize that it's a recent song since this is old heads, new trends.
Oh, fair enough. Ooh.
So it's probably not what you're thinking it is.
No.
Yeah, that was definitely going to go another route.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to go with Merry Motherfucking Christmas by NWA.
Not quite. Almost. So close.
I have no idea.
Nothing? Not even a guess?
Nothing. I got nothing.
All right. It's Christmas Tree by V.
Who the hell is V?
Who?
I think it's a K-pop band.
Well, that's definitely why I don't know it.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was until I looked it up.
K-pop? Oh my god.
Yeah. Worth noting, All I Want for Christmas Is You is number 2.
By Mariah Carey.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured you guys would say.
It was either going to be that or it was going to be like some classic or something.
I feel like that's never not going to die because everybody, it never goes away.
Well, it's like we get to Black Friday and it's immediately All I Want for Christmas Is You every single year.
Right. So that's what I mean. It's like it's always every year it's going to come back and come back.
Exactly.
And come back.
All right. Urban Dictionary word of the day. Another word for spitting game / how good you are with pulling and sustaining bitches.
Wait, read it again.
Another word for spitting game / how good you are with pulling and sustaining bitches.
I mean, this is not like swag or something like that, is it?
No.
Okay. I got nothing.
I know.
Riz.
What?
What? It's
Riz.
Riz?
Yeah. Short for charisma.
Just that hurts my soul so much.
The world is a dumb place.
The world is a darker place for that. This is the darkest timeline.
Yeah.
Why? Have you heard any?
Have you ever heard anybody use that?
Yeah, we use a lot.
What?
You do?
Yeah.
Oh God.
My roommate is King Riz. He was the Duke of Riz, but now he's working on a lady, so.
I hate that so much.
I mean, that's kind of funny that you're calling him Duke of Riz, but now he's
the Duke of
King
Duke of Riz, and now he's the King of Riz. Go ahead and roll a d20 with disadvantage.
That makes more sense than the Riz thing that you call him from Duke to King. That makes a ton of sense, but the Riz
right. It's just awful. All right. That was old heads, new trends, I guess.
Why?
You guys get older every day.
Just terrible. The problem is you didn't know the song that you didn't even know one of the answers
No.
to it.
I kind of want to play it.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, play it. Don't get us banned off YouTube.
Riz.
Fucking
dumb. That gives me a headache.
Sounds like a Black Eyed Peas song.
I'm just gonna go to the middle of the song.
You can get us banned.
It's such a strange thing to do. Sometimes I don't understand it.
I don't like that a whole lot. Gonna be
I
honest.
don't like it. I don't like it. Just put it back.
Yeah.
I don't like it. This has been a disappointing. This has been a disappointing edition of Old Heads New Trend. Just a horrible.
You got the first
song
one pretty quickly.
I did, yeah, but just awful Urban Dictionary word of the day. Abort. Just horrendous. Oh my god. I guess what do we got else left to do? We should probably say thank you to our sponsors over at DRF Sportsbook. We actually just kind of started working with them a few weeks ago. We get all of our odds. So for when we do Cubs Corner on this show, and we have our weekly betting show that is on their YouTube channel, and then they put out clips and stuff like that during the week. You can also go, if you want to sign up for DRF, you can go on. You can use code WRNL300 to get a 100% deposit match up to $300 with a minimum of $100. So you sign up, that's free money to bet with. And if you watch our show, you get horrible gambling advice, and you will definitely lose your money, especially if you listen to Matthias.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I was just gonna do a follow up here. Hey, and I don't think DRF put it out yet, or maybe they're not going to at all. But I said take Baylor at -3.5 yesterday. I think it was, or 2 days ago when we recorded. Well, currently Baylor is down 23-7 at the end of the third quarter.
I've heard I've heard that some Baylor fans are online are none too happy with Dave Aranda.
I was not aware of that until I think Aiden said that the day after.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might have skewed my thought process.
That quarterback that flipped, flipped to Oregon. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Or something?
That sounds right. Yep.
Apparently they hadn't signed a quarterback the last 2 years because they were getting this kid. Or maybe it was just last year, and then he was going to be the only one in this class. It was something like that.
So they're going to go 2 years in a row without getting a high school quarterback?
I think. Something like that. It's brutal.
That's a bad beat.
Well, it feels like, and other than recruiting news happening, it feels like they're having other issues that, yeah.
Holy cow! Is that like if Baylor sucks after this year, after next year, whatever, like that's gonna do some damage, and people are gonna look back and be like, yeah, that was it. Him not recruiting quarterbacks because he wanted to get one guy that changed his mind. He leveraged the entire future of the program on a high school, on a 16-year-old
They're getting
kid.
their asses kicked by the Air Force. Like,
interesting. Well, Dave Aranda, I guess if we need a cornerbacks coach, if you need a new job after this bowl game, so
I wouldn't go that far, but
but it's on the table, Aiden.
It doesn't look like so they got a transfer quarterback last year, but not a high school kid. Let's check 2021.
Yeah. But then if you look at Oklahoma State, where they just abandoned recruiting, basically, and they just said, you know what, we're just going to go only get transfers.
Okay, so they recruited a high school kid in 2021. None last year. And then this year's class was going to be the one kid. So they'll go two years in a row without a high school quarterback.
Huh.
Ouch.
That's not good. Oh, I was going to go through here. So I put out a tweet earlier today or whatever asking for some reasonable Christmas wishes. Trax said he wants a special teams coach, but he said reasonable, so special teams improvement. Damn, this is tough. Holy cow, there was 31. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, so, and then let's see. Then Nate said an offense capable of converting a 3rd and 5 or a QB sneak under center, whichever one is more reasonable. Christian Voss says for them to win the Big 12 in both men's and women's basketball. How reasonable is that?
If
Or just
Kansas wasn't as good as they are, I wouldn't say it was super crazy, but
yeah,
Kansas is really freaking good.
Not like trying to delegitimize anything or whatever, but like just just asking the question. Let's see. So I'm going to Facebook now. Ooh, this is a good one. Mark Miller. Season ticket holders that show up for games get to improve their seating. So if you have season tickets and you actually use your own tickets, that gets you priority for more seating, for better seating. I like that.
Use like a punch card or something. Well, not a punch card.
Something. I don't. Yes, you'd figure out some way to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7 or 8 wins. Trevor says 7 or 8 wins next year in football prior to a bowl game. Whew. 8 wins might be tough. We'll see. But women's basketball team wins the Big 12, including the tourney. Score 20 points in each football game. James Bishop wants a new quarterback. Adam Crawford says the wrestling team to have a medal finish at the NCAAs and crown a couple champs. That is definitely within reason. I think that absolutely is within reason. I think
we had a legit shot to beat Penn State the other night.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Marcus Coleman probably should have had a pin.
Yep.
And who knows if that would have actually made a difference in the end because we didn't even send out anyone at heavyweight, but
so Iowa, I just hate to hop in here and hijack this thing about Iowa.
What is this? Yeah.
Iowa's having a rough go here in the recruiting world. 4-star running back Kendrick Raphael has decommitted from Iowa and will look elsewhere. Anyways, there are
he's
some
not even flipping to another school. He's just decommitting.
Yeah, decommitting. And so now Iowa fans are on Twitter. Like this one guy just says, Iowa Twitter, get to work beating up this kid and his family. Like they are having a rough go on Twitter and in the recruiting world. Like after Caden Proctor decided to like switch to Alabama, like it just total meltdown.
It just blew up. Yeah.
And that it's just spiraling into worse now.
Yikes. A couple more. Jordan English says, turn the one-score losses in football the other way and get the program back on track. To not lose a one-possession football game in 2023. Nate Brown says she'll has to never call a drag route. Marlis Backus says an offensive line that can block someone across from them so the running back doesn't always get tackled behind the line. A couple requests there for a better offensive line. But yeah, so some good Christian switches there. Man, I hate that we're bad right now because I can't dunk on Iowa so much because they've done so many like getting dunked on worthy things in the last couple months, but I can't say anything because we sucked and that sucks.
Also, I'm really tired of so we got the new recruit today for basketball,
right?
And every time, so like with Milan, Omaha, and now this I'm not even gonna pretend to pronounce his name right.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
I had to when I typed up the quick article, the release about him committing to Iowa State today, I had to copy and paste his name just to type it because I couldn't remember how to spell it. It is literally like I'm gonna try to do it right.
Indrusitis.
See, it's like what is this?
And I'm generally pretty good at pronouncing complicated names, but this one's tough.
I'm just gonna wait till old John Walters on the radio some night is like, this is what this kid's name is.
I'm gonna roll with that for right now and wait for John Walters to correct me. But I'm gonna say it's Noyes Indrusitis.
So, anyway, so Iowa fans are all like, oh, this one tweet I saw today was like, oh, he just recently visited Iowa. Could this be NIL getting somebody to Iowa State? So Caden Proctor only left to go to Alabama because of NIL. Or when Omaha committed, it was, well, Iowa State has a big NIL collective and they're getting basketball recruits to come here. But then when Cade McNamara was here, or whatever his name is, committed to Iowa. They're like, oh, Collective got him to come here. And then the next day after that, Brent Bloom tweeted out something about the We Will Collective, and then Iowa fans are like, why is Iowa State Collective copying our collective right after the day after we got a recruit to come because of the collective? So like, which one is it?
Yeah,
well, I think Larry
are you proud of
on Bloom's post being like, it's literally his job.
Yeah,
it's
his actual job to do that.
But Larry also had a tweet today about what I basically would just like, and I'll even read it here just real quick. But it basically yes.
Well, it's the thing too, is they're like, oh well, we got a guy to flip on NIL or whatever, but then they bitch about it when people flip their shit for NIL, or they accuse other schools for flipping them based on NIL, like Oshunashuni or this guy or whatever. Like, listen, are you guys rich and proud of it, or are you poor? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, pick one.
This is the.
What'd you say?
This is the
same
stop being
exact.
Poor. Yeah, stop being poor.
Stop being poor. Calling ISU poor and then immediately playing every. That's 100% right though, or whatever. It's like you can't bitch about Iowa State, like, you know, supposedly taking recruits with NIL and then call us poor. Like I don't know what to tell you, but guess you guys could use another lawyer, huh?
American another lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Again, so we're at an hour and 12 minutes now. You guys got anything else, or are we ready to wrap her up?
No.
I think I'm good.
Also, okay, let's just do one thing before we leave, just real quick. What's the one thing you hate about Christmas?
I know mine. You want to go first, Aiden?
Go ahead. You go first, Levi.
This is gonna sound like kind of self-righteous, but I actually really truly do hate the gift giving part of it, and only not because like I think gifts are bad, but I think a lot of people, they focus on the gifts, or like people get roped into Secret Santas, or they get roped into different things that they don't want to be a part of, and then all of a sudden there's pressure to spend money on people when you spend the entire year showing them how much you care about them and whatever else, and now all of a sudden Christmas there's an obligation to it or whatever. I like if Christmas was everybody shows up, we eat food and we watch football or play video games or card games or something like that. That's my ideal Christmas. If like I would not care one iota if I never received another Christmas gift.
Oh, you hate Santa.
Well, good, because all you're getting is coal this year.
Well, that's fine,
bitch.
As long as I get,
no, I get what you're saying.
Third
though.
and 9.
Like,
but like I just the over commercialization of it and the over
it'll change when you have kids. That idea will change.
About giving gifts,
mm-hmm.
Maybe, but for right now, I don't have any kids, so I'm allowed to think this.
That you know of.
yeah. I did go to Thailand one time, but
Bangkok.
But like just right now, my primary annoyance is like the over emphasis on gift giving and the pressure to give certain gifts and things like that. Like I'm not a fan of that. My girlfriend hates it because her family is a big gift giving family or whatever, and that's fine. I'm happy to participate in doing all that stuff, whatever. But like my family, we kind of do a minimum thing. Like we give a couple gifts here and there, but like for the most part, we're pretty chill. Like we just show up, eat food, drink booze in the morning while we open presents, and that's about it.
I definitely get where you're coming from. Like I think it's the gift giving part is cool when it's actually like
meaningful.
You put thought into a gift, you know. Like if
right.
I'm buying stuff for my siblings or my parents, it's like I thought about this. I know exactly what I wanted to get for them. But if it's just like a Secret Santa thing or something, and I have to get like a gift card or something.
One of my pet peeves. Yeah, the gift cards are annoying to me because that means like you truly did not care at all what this gift was, or whatever. But also, people that set price limits on gifts, like if they're doing a Secret Santa, but it can't be over $20 or something like that, or whatever. Why? Like if you're trying to say like the price of gifts doesn't matter, because like if it doesn't, it's we don't want to focus on the price of the gifts. So let's just say it's under $20. You set a price on it, which means you care about the price of the gifts. Like, if you want to exchange gifts or whatever, say we're in the same, you want to keep everybody in the same neighborhood, but like, for the most part, like let them give a gift that's meaningful or something like that, like that someone actually wants. rather than up Pez dispenser or some shit like that. Like,
I really intended this to be quick, and you went on like a 5-minute rampage.
I know. That's why I said. I said it. I prefaced it. I said this is gonna kind of sound self-righteous, but it is actually a legitimate opinion of mine about.
We get it. You don't like giving gifts. Aiden, go.
I'm gonna go with the day after Christmas. Does that count?
Just as like a letdown or what?
No, not let down. Just like, so actually, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I hate the cold, right?
Okay.
And snow. I hate all of it. It's always fun until Christmas. I could flirt with a little New Year's snow,
Sure.
but like the day after Christmas, when it's like, it's all over.
When it's just
Eating
Siberia
leftovers.
without the Christmas tree.
Exactly
that's fair.
that. Yeah.
And now it's just
Yeah.
cold and annoying. Yeah.
Now it's just Siberia.
Right. Exactly.
It's like February snow. Like, come on. Like, just move on. Let's go to spring.
Yeah.
I get that.
All right, Matthias.
That's fair. Yeah,
What do you got?
He's
gonna say prime rib.
He's gonna say prime rib.
the fact that people think it's a Christmas delicacy when it's just a basic cooking of meat. It's dumb.
Is
Stop
that
it.
actually?
So is that actually your thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. yeah. There you go.
Stop
There you
acting
go.
like it's some sort of 5-star thing you're doing. You're not doing anything special.
What
Stop
if I
it.
just told you it's good food?
That's fine.
Okay.
But don't act like you're fucking better than me because you ate fucking prime rib.
You've
and I
upset.
didn't.
You've upset Nate.
I don't give a
You've upset.
fuck
You've
what he says.
Nate. Okay.
Look at me. I made prime rib on Christmas. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything special. You're not fucking Michael Jordan in the fucking oven. Knock it off. Or on the smoker. Or wherever you cook your prime rib. Get out.
All right, let's get this shit over with, Aiden.
All right. For Eli Stevenson, Matthias Schwarzkopf, I'm Aiden Wyatt. Happy holidays.
Blow
Go
me.
Cyclones.